right? We've gotten counseling over and over again because we're at different stages of our life. So I recognize, and that was where I got it from. It said, "Hey, sarcasm has no place in a relationship." And I said, "Sarcasm has no place." But look, so what can I do if I don't have sarcasm, right? Well, you got to learn to love, right? I had to meet her where she was. Yes, the five love languages are still true. Even though mine might be different than hers, you had to learn to serve one another, right? It's not going to be one of these things that say, "Oh, she got to do all this for me." Now, I'm never saying a good woman serving isn't good. However, what happens if the man isn't serving? What are you talking about? What is it? She just doing all the serving, and so she just supposed to sit here and take. This is not 1960, and I don't even think it worked in the 60s, right? So, because my whole thing is the stats don't lie. Women are outliving men all the time. Why? They're taking care of themselves, right? Even though they got all this, I think, and it's just my personal opinion. I can't prove it. And it's just my opinion. I think God made them a little bit stronger. I'm just saying because of what's happening in their bodies, in their lives, and that kind of stuff. So he's like, that's why you live a little bit longer because you're stronger, right? But the guy has the same choice to say, "Hey, I'm gonna eat healthy, all right? Hey, I'm gonna do these kind of things. I'm gonna get up early." Like with me, I just get up early. I don't. It's 24 hours in a day. I'm gonna use all my 24, right? I get up early. I'm at the gym at 7 a.m., right? I'm at there. I was there today, right? But now it was for fun. But I'm gonna be there. And when she's out of town or something like that, I'm gonna be at the gym again. That's my outlet, right? But I don't heavily drink. I don't do all that other crazy foolish stuff. But I recognize when we're together, we're together. Like if she came home now and she was like, "Hey, we're here," I'm like, "Hey, I gotta go. I know what I promised, but I have well, I would be kind about it. I would finish our live cast and then go about my day. But I'm just saying I make it a priority, right? I make it a priority. I have to see how she's doing. I have to see what's going on. I have to recognize that, oh, well, this is because she's at a very high end, high stress job. So she wants to talk about the job sometime. And I just had to listen. I wanted to solve it. Well, you should have done it. And I had to recognize, nope, mature Dave had to say, nope, this is what I have to do. Right. And it gets better over time. And so now it's funny because the little things now are really big things. And the big things are really like small things, if that makes sense. So money is really not an issue with us because we've gone through that before. But it's the
Right.
little stuff like, did you go in my office? I'm like, yeah, I went in the office. What are you talking about? Of course I went in the office. What? Right. But she felt like her, and that's what I mean by her feelings had to be heard.